Hello everyone and welcome back to Shou Plays Fantasy Maiden's Odd Hideout, where I'm Shou and the game is Fantasy Maiden's Odd Hideout. Bert says now is his chance to do something, so let's go see what his chance is. Don't wake up Anjay. To make it so that they can't come in from outside, and also so that Anjay can't go outside. The windows and the door. I'll need to board them up so that she can't go outside. That's a creepy music box. That's a creepy everything. Can't go that way. This way? I hear something in only my right ear, and I'm not sure what it is. Or I did for a second, it stopped already. Ooh, crumb. Well, sparkle. But it's another breadcrumb, just like the one from before. This is... My family is a hunter family. But we're a little different from ordinary hunters. There are 3 differences. First is that my family is considerably much older than other hunter families. In fact, it seems like my family is the oldest in this village. Second, not to even speak of just the hunters, our family is much wealthier than the other villagers. The richest in the village is the village chief. But my family's social status is high enough to enable us even argue and negotiate with the chief. Ah, it's tea with red eyes. Lastly, our prey are not just animals. Vampires. There is a vampire legend in this village that has been passed down since the old times. One day, they suddenly came to this village, and after going around killing people here, the vampire chose one human from this village and took that person along as a companion. Our family is a family of vampire hunters, whose role is to protect the village from those dreadful vampires. Our family's appearance somewhat matches the characteristics of vampires written in the books. It is because my ancestor was a dhampir, a mixed being born to a vampire and a human. It is said that dhampir are endowed a special power for defeating vampires. And so my family, inheriting this blood, take as our job the role of traditional vampire hunters. With this, the ceremony comes to an end, Bernd. From today onward, you too will be a trainee hunter. Let that knife be with you. Keep in mind that now you have the honor of a hunter, and go strive earnestly in your training. Yes, I'll do my best. When I became 12 years of age, as according to tradition, I received the title of trainee 9th vampire hunter. Listen here, the fundamentals of using a gun is to look only at a single point and to aim carefully, shooting straight forward. If you do not decide the spot precisely, you will absolutely not hit. I thought that by receiving the title, something would change. After all, everyone admires the vampire hunters. Strong and cool hunters of great honor who protect the village. However... Bernd, what's with your performance in practice yesterday? What? Of course I wasn't very good at it, but I was better than everyone else, wasn't I? Of course he would be better than everyone else. My father became better than all the adults of the village even when he was 11. When I was 13, I hit 10 shots out of 10. But you hit only 2 shots out of 10. Now what's with this predicament? But nobody else was even able to shoot close. It should have been enough to be able to have hit it. Burnt. I feel like you have become stronger just because you received the title of Hunter. Listen, just receiving the title doesn't mean that you've obtained any power. In order to truly become stronger, you need to let not any pride get in the way, and train your own power. Burnt, as you are right now, you cannot become a true hunter. You are weak. Great Burnt, here, it's a tribute. This, for me? But why? It's because you are a hunter of honor. A hunter of honor. Wolves are scary. It's alright. Excuse me. It's alright because the hunters here will protect the village, right? Hunters are strong after all, right? Great Burnt, please do deal with any who would cause harm to Big Sis Sunny. Great Burnt, so please. Great Burnt. What? Everyone, just what are you saying? That I am to protect the village. From the wolves? Are they really serious when they say that? Yes, they are serious. You're in training. Do your job. That's most certainly impossible, isn't it? I can't even win against girls the same age. And even now, I'm always just being protected by Anjay. In the end, I haven't changed from times before. However honorable a title I received, however much everyone around me anticipates from me, I still can't be convinced this is truly myself. I want to change. If I can actually become a great person, so that even when everyone looks at me with great anticipation, I could still feel pride and not this way I do now. If I could just do that, I would surely at least be able to be content with myself. Hey, Anjay, what do I do to become stronger? You want to become stronger, Burr? Yeah. I see. Don't you remember, Burr? It's something your mother once said before. That a truly strong person is someone who is able to read this over and over again and not give up, to find the path they should go on. And the person who is able to believe in themselves and the path they have chosen to the very end. To believe in the path I've chosen to the very end. Tuesday. Huh? It won't open. Anjay, what is it? It won't open anymore. Let me see a little. The windows too. How could... Who the heck would do that, taking the opportunity while we were sleeping? Now what do? We can't get out of here now. Burr, did you talk just now? I didn't say anything. Anjay, what is it? What's with you? I don't quite know what it is, but the way you talk, it's really annoying. Just how do you know my name? I don't quite understand what you're saying. I guess so. I guess it's fine if it's just for a little. Hey, Anjay? Don't go, Anjay. They're not real. What's the meaning of this? Burn's gun has been left here. Take it. Obtain gun. That's better. Cynthia? We already saw this. Sorry. This is also Anjay's handwriting. What is it? Anjay? Ah, Burr. Hey, Burr. Cynthia has... Cynthia? What? How? Why would Cynthia show up? That chick is already dead, isn't she? Why is she talking about Cynthia all of a sudden? Does Anjay think Cynthia is here or something? What would Cynthia be? How could this... Cynthia! Ah! Run, Anjay! Anjay? Perhaps to Anjay, Cynthia is still living. Has Anjay possibly forgotten about that time? It's about time I need to bring some food here. After all, I didn't bring that much yesterday in order for Anjay not to notice what I was doing. A clock. It seems to have stopped. How mysterious, 'cause it was working before. Breadcrumbs. For the little bird. Anjay, what is it? Breadcrumbs? Burr! You see, since we're locked in here, we have to give breadcrumbs to the little bird to get out. Cynthia told me. And so, I've decided to collect breadcrumbs. Yeah, I guess so. I'll also try looking for breadcrumbs. What's this? A memo titled Research and Studies on Witch Hunts is torn. Fallen on the ground. Something seems strange here. It doesn't even look that old. Ah! Now the paper is all in pieces. What do I do? Witches mostly are immortal, however they die when blank by their natural enemy. I'm beat. Which one is this now? Piece the writing together. Go to next. Piece together. Immortal and do not age. However, they die when their blood is sucked by their natural enemy vampires. That makes sense. Witches mostly are immortal and do not age. However, they die when their blood is sucked by their natural enemy, vampires. This seems okay. Next. Witches. Witches refer to female power. It is still not... Female ently. No. Female no. Females who have mysterious power. It is still not clear why witches exist. Yes, that sounds right. For to females who have mysterious power, it is still not clear why witches exist. Witch trial. A trial of persons suspect. Those convicted are dealt suspectantly vampire girl A. Nope. Suspected of being witches. Dealt with using a vampire. Okay. Witch trial. A trial of persons suspected of being witches. Those convicted are dealt with using a vampire. That sounds about right. Piece the writing together. In that village, well, I got no other choices, so. In that village, currently, Vampire Girl A is being used for the executions. Also, the executions have been performed in a small house deep in the mountains. So, what it's saying, I'll just read it all again. Witch hunts are being performed in the Hideout village. Mysterious powers, mostly immortal, killed by vampires. If they're suspected, they're convicted and dealt with using a vampire. Girl A is being used for the execution. Also, the executions have been performed in small house deep in the mountains. I did it again. I missed an article. That's okay. This village is Cynthia. So what it's saying is that they killed Cynthia, who apparently was a witch, I guess, with Anjay. Or, yeah. Bird just said Cynthia, so it's gotta be Cynthia. As I always thought, this is all just wrong. Looking closely, there is referred to books in the shelves near the main entrance of the hideout, written on the edges of the memo. Okay. Still can't look at these. It doesn't want me to. Gotta see those books. I think he means over here. I mean, it means. Maybe not. Anjay, you okay? Yeah, you're okay. Alright, Burr, let's go. And this is how Anjay doesn't even notice. The witch's hideout. The witch created a hideout to hide herself from humans and to prevent humans who hate witches from finding it. Put a spell so that none but dreamers can reach it. Now you know what this place is. Children are dreamers. This must be the well that Cynthia told Anjay about. Somehow. Whoops, didn't mean to go back down. Your eyes looked red for a second there, Burr. Ooh, a sparkle. Ah, that's... a bee nest. It's dangerous. Well, I'll go around then. Some hunter doesn't even want to deal with bees. Come on, Burr. A bear! What do I do? I can't get past it. It doesn't seem like I'd be able to defeat it with this gun either. Alright. Ah, went into the tree again. Yes, it's a bee nest. A bee nest, that's right. If I can use the bee nest as a decoy. But it's too dangerous to get close to it just like this. You have a gun. Shoot it down with the gun. Stare only at a single point and shoot straight forward. Alright, it hit! Good job, Burr. Alright, now's my chance. And we'll take that chance in the next episode, so I'll see you then.